It's Arin. Welcome back to another video. And this one is gonna be an unedited video, just me talking in front of a camera, about the things I want to talk about. And as you guys saw in the title, this is pretty much me like talking about the reasons why I created this YouTube channel, what I'm gonna do, my goals with this channel, and I just want to go through this stuff that is in my mind. I think the best way to let it out is just a video. Video making is kind of like a journaling for me. Like it's like a visual journaling in a way. I can just watch myself and listen to myself instead of writing it. And I sometimes when I go back watch my old videos, it's like kind of relaxing. You just feel like it's interesting. It's an interesting feeling. But yeah, back to the topic of the video. Why I started this YouTube channel. There's a couple reasons that I'm gonna go through, and I would say the main one is to document myself. I think documenting myself is it's an interesting way to see your progress throughout the years, obviously, and you kind of build your own story. Obviously, everyone has their own story, but I'm like kind of like as like a show, like you're building your own show on your own channel. That concept is kind of like very interesting to me, and on that show, you can help people. You can like make videos of yourself doing some stuff, like working out or like giving advice, those things. And you can share your opinion on a lot of topics. And this is what I like, this is what I'm saying. It's a documentation of your progress. I may say something about like, let's just say, work out every day, right? Work out every day. And then maybe in the next year, I would say work out, like stop working out. Working out is pointless, just for an example. And then you're going to see like, oh, why I said this, how I said this, what was my mindset at the time. And I think overall, it's a good way to see how much progress I'm gonna make throughout the years. And looking at the past is a great way to just see like what's been happening throughout your life. Obviously, back in the past, people didn't have really access to cameras or like YouTube or whatever to like document themselves. They had some pictures, some videos here and there, but they didn't have access to it because obviously technology wasn't as advanced as right now. But now that I have like pretty much access to it, why not doing it? Obviously the public eye is gonna see it, but I want to be like a raw, like kind of like unfiltered type of channel. I'm not gonna like go like start cussing and stuff, like not that type of channel, but like raw in the sense of like me being my authentic self, saying the words that I saying the words that I want to say, and just like share my opinions. And hopefully over time this channel is gonna generate me revenue, which is obviously another goal that I have for this channel. Obviously, is to essentially be like another source of income. I don't want to say passive income. I hate that word, passive income. It's like I just want to make videos here, and hopefully it's gonna generate me video. I'm sure at some point I'm gonna grow enough to like make a great amount of money, but like my goal isn't like to make it like a passive income channel. Like a lot of people post financial videos because the YouTube AdSense pays for it. It's like one of the highest, like advertisers pay a lot for the financial channels. This channel is gonna be a mix of everything. I would say working out, a little bit of finance, like videos, advice, or the things that I'm doing, like life topics. Things I'm doing. Journaling, meditating, all those things. Self-improvement. And I kind of, my goal is to like, obviously a lot of things that I say probably is going to resonate with a lot of male audience, but I want to kind of include female audience too. I think there is the world we live in, obviously there is male and female, so I don't want to alienate half of the population just like that, because I feel like you have to make an impact on both sides instead of just looking for one side. And I think overall, you can't just be focusing on male, and you have to kind of like learn the female perspective, looking at their perspective and see what's going on from their side, and see their issues. Obviously, males have their own issues and struggles, but it's overall like this is what I'm saying. Like YouTube is a great way to like document everything, debates. Like hope in the future, I keep saying hopefully. I hate that word. In the future, I'm gonna definitely bring a lot of people, like just to do like podcasts in a way, like interviews, just like I'm a big fan of podcasts. Like I like personally, if I was me, I like just bringing people and just like asking them stuff and getting knowledge from them and giving knowledge to you guys, and just like have fun with their just the person, we go through experiences in our life, relate, build relationships and stuff. It's just a beautiful thing, and overall, what I'm saying, like this is like a YouTube is for me like a great way to see how much far I came from. Obviously this is my technically, yeah, it's my second channel that I made. Obviously, I want this channel to be my first one in the sense of importance. But from the perspective of a timeline, it was the second channel that I created. The first one is obviously in my channel. In the top section, you go click on channels or whatever, and you can see my other channel. It's like a, soccer, I guess soccer, man, come on, football related channel. And I've had it since 2020. It's grown to a decent size. I think I'm almost like at 3,000 subscribers. And it's a channel that originally I was planning to like kind of make it as my like main type of content creation. I was fully focused on it, and I just felt like it's not what I wanted to do. It was kind of, I just got burned out of talking about like football and athletes and news and games and results. It was just something that it was like, okay, I get it as an entertainment, it's good, but when you kind of make it as a professional thing, it just loses its fun, its importance of like making you just get excited, like not seeing everything and analyzing everything. It was just getting annoying. And the way content creation of sports works is just like the moment like the results, the results of your team. It was just my content is just for one team, Chelsea. It's from England, and the moment a result went the wrong way, it automatically became like, oh, you feel down or whatever. Obviously, that at the time I was very like, not really very attached, but it kind of affected me a little bit because it was like obviously, this is something that I was very focused on. But overall, as the time grew, like I kind of like got detached from the channel, even though I put a lot of effort in it. And it's not that I don't want to post it. I'm gonna post there, but less frequently, probably once or twice per month, or a couple times per month, like 3 or 4 times maybe. And the last video that I posted in the video was like that channel was like a month ago. Probably was like a smash or pass video, and it got decent amount of views. But the point is like I just want to post there as an entertainment channel, if you know what I mean. It's like whenever I feel like it, I don't want to make it like a chore. But this channel, not it's not that I want to make it like a chore, but I want to be more consistent with it, and be more give and talk about more real life stuff. Like okay, football and stuff. It's okay, it's fun, but it's like not too much to learn from. It's just like entertainment at the end of the day. So it's like I wanted to change something, and this channel was the perfect thing that I wanted. And then I've had this channel for like a long time, but I never really started posting on it until recently, the past month or two. And I'm gonna definitely keep continuing posting because, again, as I said, this is a channel for my documentation. I want to put my journey out there, just grow a community, share my opinion, see what other people think, or maybe other people are gonna give me advice. They're gonna, criticize me, the things that in their opinion, I'm doing wrong, and we're just gonna discuss things. I'm gonna hopefully I want to kind of go like, let's just say I've traveled somewhere. I want to like make some vlogs about it. It's just like it gives you so much more freedom about content creation that you're not really limited. But overall, the overall theme of this, I would say, this channel is, I kind of like started touching the mic. Hold up, but overall, I would say the overall theme is gonna be kind of like self improvement. Getting better as a person. Um, those kind of things. Self improvement, personal development type channel. But I don't want to really make it just like, oh, like cut the mystery of life. I don't want to be like a teacher sitting, go like, you got to do this, you got to do that. Obviously some of my videos I've done that, but I kind of want to make it more free in a way, more like freestyling type stuff. Like let's just say I'm doing a vlog, right? I can go like doing a workout and then go to like shopping, or like shopping. I'm saying like grocery shopping, What else? Let's just say I go like and then make like a self improvement type video all in one. Just mix everything up, and that's my goal. I just want to kind of like give people something to watch that they're gonna resonate with. They're gonna learn. They're gonna see my journey. They're gonna observe some things that could be beneficial for them, and essentially pretty much having fun, enjoying learning, and just like improving all in one. That's my goal. So that's what I want to do. Like this channel, that's the purpose of this channel for me. I want to grow a big community, just share my journey, share my outlook, as in the like it's like the header of my channel. It says like my journey, my outlook, and that's exactly the purpose. Just sharing my journey and my experiences, hearing people's thoughts and their perspectives, because it's so cool to grow a community that like it's not really transactional. Like some communities, like you kind of feel like the creator is like, it's like kind of separate from the audience. Like but I want to be part of my audience, if that makes sense. The YouTubers that usually do that, it takes a little bit like longer for them to build that special connection with their community, because they put themselves as the community. They feel that they're part of their community. But some of the YouTubers, especially the bigger ones, I don't want to name them, but you can feel, you might be watching some YouTubers, you kind of feel like you're like kind of, you obviously you like the content creator you watch, but like you feel like you're not really the type of person that he is. Like you feel like, let's just say, for example, there is this content creators, they flex stuff. They flex their cars, their jewelry and stuff. They go to like partying and stuff, like all this stuff. And I mean, you probably like that content, but you just don't feel that, you don't really resonate with it, from like a person to person. And you just feel like you're watching something rather than you being something, like kind of like you resonating with the content creator, if you know what I mean. So I feel like I want to make that vibe, that like I want to be part of my community in a way that like it's like more chemistry, more connection going on. Some of the YouTubers that I can name that like they kind of have built that audience, to creator audience to, what am I saying? Audience to creator connection. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Some of the YouTubers are like, it's like they put themselves as their community. I don't know, like KSI used to do that. I think he kind of got away from that. I would say another YouTuber I can name is, these YouTubers, maybe they're not the biggest, but they still have a great big audience. I can name Soluminati. I would say more his spiritual channel. He kind of like puts himself as the people that he's like more treats himself as his part of his community. Another YouTuber I can say is Hamza. He's been doing very well, and he's like a type of channel that I'm envisioning to be, but I want to do something different. He has a great like connection with his community, and the community feels that he is like part of like, like the community feels that like he is part of them. They don't feel like, oh, like he's better or worse. They just feel equal. They feel like they're gonna go through some experiences. They grow together. That's what I want to see. And it's just a great thing to, because like when you look at it in the past, when you go like a couple of years, let's just say I'm 20 right now, and then let's say I'm like 24. I go back watch my old videos. You can see so many things, like people commenting, like saying, "Oh, you're doing this wrong," "Oh, you're doing this right," "Good job," giving you motivation, criticizing you, negative feedback, all these things. Like it's just like part of a documentary, for me and the community, the world, and or the overall purpose is just us to be our best versions. Be on self-improvement. I don't want to make this show just for self-improvement. I definitely want to make some entertaining content that you guys are going to enjoy, but the overall purpose is just us to improve as a human being. In every video, I'm going to make sure to put some key like valuable points that you guys can learn from and apply, or at least take into consideration in your life. And that's the goal. us just picking up our best habits, and or the best habits that suits us, that's gonna level make us like better, push us to level up. That's the goal, so that's why I created this channel. And i will be I will be honestly very, very curious to see how much like my life is gonna change during this documentation. I don't even know if I'm gonna ever retire from this documentation. It's kind of hard because you can't just say, "Oh, you quit YouTube." I mean, obviously you can. You can just delete your channel, or you can just stop posting. But it's kind of weird, I feel like it's gonna be hard unless maybe like, do I see myself posting videos when I'm like 50, 60 years old? Honestly, yes. Honestly, yes. I can say that. When I'm 50, 60, why not? Like, by that time, I'm gonna be like financially independent, free, doing whatever I want. I can see definitely doing YouTube, spitting some game for people, sharing my journey, going through some experiences, some traveling, if you know what I mean. That by that time, I'm gonna have my family, hella kids and stuff. So it's gonna be a very different channel than now, obviously. But it's gonna be sick. Honestly, it's gonna be very sick to see all that progression and stuff, the progression in our community. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be very lit, guys. And honestly, after this, what I'm gonna do, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know what's the purpose of the channel. Why am I doing this? Documentation, going through my journey and stuff, sharing my outlook, sharing my journey, giving tips, spitting game, you know, elevating people, helping people to get on self improvement, being their best versions. That's the point, guys. And adding some juice and sauce with the entertainment that I'm gonna create on this channel. And as you guys know, I have one more thing to say. And just know we gonna get it.